Well, it was a shock to so many. Netflix cheer star Jerry Harris arrested and jailed on child pornography charges. Two reporters broke the story and interviewed at least two cheerleaders who said they were victims even before the FBI raided Harris's home. Now they're working on an even larger investigation into potential wrongdoing within the sport of cheerleading and beyond. They're joining us this morning. Marissa Kwiatkowski and Trisha Nadolny from USA Today join us again to talk more about the reporting. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. And before we get to it, just want to say what you both do so important. And I don't think that you get enough credit for just how hard you work and what you're able to do here. Marissa, I want to start with you and really dive into quickly how you guys got keyed in onto this specific investigation and really interviewing these two cheerleaders before the FBI even raided Harris's home.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us. When I was at the Indianapolis Star, my colleagues and I investigated failures to report sexual abuse in gymnastics. And out of that, a source had suggested that we also look at cheerleading and what was happening there. And so for the past 3 months, Trisha and I have been investigating misconduct in cheerleading and specifically how the governing bodies handle such allegations. And during the course of that investigation, we interviewed a mother and two boys who described a pattern of harassment by Jerry Harris that started when the boys were 13 and Harris was 19 and continued for more than a year.
I want to stick with you because right as you're doing that, I'm kind of watching, your Twitter feed, and all of a sudden I see the FBI, raiding his home, and then you have this full-blown investigative story that's there within minutes. How long or why did the FBI finally then go in? And I'm assuming that they had gone to police before they came to you.
So the mother that we interviewed had gone to the FBI and reported the situation that she also described to us. And so the FBI's investigation really stemmed from that family's story. And the mother kept us in the loop on what was going on.
Trisha, jump in here now that we see what is happening specifically with Jerry. But like Marissa said, this is much bigger. You are investigating the body that really oversees cheerleading as a whole. Have you guys now been almost bombarded with people coming forward with different allegations or wanting you to investigate cheerleading even bigger?
Yeah, we've heard from a lot of people since our first articles ran. The response has really been extensive. Many people reached out just wanting us to know that they feel like this moment is really long overdue, especially after they watched what happened in USA Gymnastics. They said that they were kind of waiting when are those questions going to be asked about our sport? So they're relieved to see that someone is asking questions about how cheerleading both prevents and responds to sexual misconduct. So we've heard from people who have specific concerns they want us looking into, like how an allegation against a coach at their gym was handled, and also broader questions about how the governing bodies that oversee cheerleading really respond to allegations, give oversight to gyms, and respond to claims. So we're working on following up with all of those tips and calls, and we do plan to publish more articles.
And Marissa, I'll end here with you as I only have about 30 seconds left. There is a point here, or maybe Trisha, it's your take on this. What do you want parents to know? I mean, we leave our children, with coaches every day. They're in these gyms every day. We hear it with coaches it seems like in every sport almost, we're doing something weekly. What is the takeaway on how to protect our kids?
Well, I think it's important to understand that sexual abuse is not a gymnastics problem. It's not a cheerleading problem. It's not a problem with the church or Boy Scouts. It's a pervasive community problem. And of course, as families and as people, we want to trust those who work with our children, but we have to be diligent. And we really encourage parents to ask tough questions of the organizations that are involved in their children's lives and make sure that they're having open conversations with their families and with their children about what's going on.
Marissa, Trisha, thank you both. I hope that you'll come back. Again, the important work that you're doing, you don't get enough credit for the hours put in and being able to uncover truth. We appreciate your work. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
You're welcome. 8:46, your time. And Jim, always like to hear, the stories from the people behind this that are doing this kind of work to uncover these,
these bigger
truth.
stories, Ange, that we might not hear about. Yeah, you're right.